young, exciting. When he comes into that ring, he don't play no games. And that's what makes this be a very electrifying matchup. As I just spoke on Abner wanting this fight, he has great confidence in Richard Schaefer, and we know Richard has been a guy who has been one of the best promoters in the sport for quite some time. And between the two of them, they feel very, very confident that they can get it done. But did Abner bite off more than he can chew? On February the 9th, we will find out. So without further ado, I would like to bring up a very great friend. I'm a guy who has definitely transformed the landscape of boxing for many, many years, and he's been a great promoter. So without further ado, my good friend, Richard Schaefer.
Thank you, Leonard. Thank you, Leonard. Well, I can't believe it has been like over 4 years. The last time Leonard and me did a press conference together, it was Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Maidana. So I'm really happy to pick up where we left off. Another great fight, another great promotion. Just like back then, two great champions, yes. Two great warriors. And I think that is what Mayweather Promotions is all about, what PBC is all about, and what I'm at Ringstar, what I'm all about as well. We already have two winners, and we haven't even seen the fight yet. One winner, as always, sharpest dressed man on the podium is, of course, Leonard Ellerby. And then the second winner we have is all of us here in Southern California, the fight fans, because on February the 9th, for $30, you're going to be able to go to the place formerly known as Stop Up, the Dignity Health Center. I call it the War Grounds, to see a fight which really defines that venue. If there would be a fight for that venue, it would be exactly that kind of fight, made for the War Grounds in Carson. And you guys, the fight fans in and around Southern California, for $30, you can be there. I took last night my family to a movie theater for 5 people, almost $100. So you can go there and you can watch great world championship fighting for far less than that. So I want to thank the fighters, both fighters, for agreeing to this fight. You're right, Leonard. This fight has been brewing for quite a while. With Gervonta Davis, we not only have the best fighter at that division, but let's be honest, one of the fast-rising young stars. He's one of those guys, and there are not too many, who talk the talk and walk the walk. He's flashy, he's charismatic, he's young, he's strong, he's fast. He has all of these ingredients. And you guys all know how close I am with Abner. I've been there from his first fight on. So how can Abner take this fight? It is a dangerous fight, but that is how Abner Mares' career was built, always seeking out the most difficult challenges in every of the weight classes, in those 3 weight classes where he became world champion. 5, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, I forgot counting how many times world champion. He is a legend of the sport. He is a modern day gladiator. He is one of the best fighters ever to come out of Mexico and here in the sport now. And for these kind of challenges is exactly what makes him one of the legends. And to go up in weight, something which Abner has talked to me for quite a while, didn't surprise me. And honestly, when he said he wants to fight Gervonta Davis, it didn't really surprise me either, because that's just how Abner is. And it's really interesting to see with his trainer, with his team, the Garcia gym, with Robert Garcia. That's what those fighters at that gym do. That's the kind of confidence his trainer, Robert Garcia, instills in him, as he does in his brother and in his other fighters. Robert is already a trainer of the year multiple times, and I just saw he was actually nominated again for the 2019 award for the Ring Magazine Trainer of the Year. So he obviously knows what he is doing. He knows how to instill confidence in his fighters and really bring out the best and exploit the weaknesses of the opponents. Next year, the beginning of January, for a stretch of 49 days to be exact, leading up to the March 16th card in Dallas with his brother Mikey against Errol Spence. He will be in 5 world championship fights. And in several of them, his guys are the underdogs. But he knows how to motivate them. He knows how to get them ready. And it's a pleasure now for me to introduce to you one of the best trainers, if not the best trainer in the sport today, Robert Garcia.
Good morning to everybody. Look, just like Richard said, you know, we're in a tough challenge. He said since his last time he worked with Leonard was the Maidana versus Broner. Look, he said exactly the same words. Broner is flashy, Broner is dangerous, Broner is this, Broner is that, and you guys all know what happened. So same thing's gonna happen this time around. You know, Abner's very motivated. We have great sparring partners. We're doing a great job in the gym already, and come February 9th, you guys are all in for a surprise. You know, I respect Tank's team, himself. He's a great kid. You know, we've met him. We've hang around with him. He's a, you know, he's everything that Richard said. But so was Broner. You know, and this time around, I think Abner's hungry, motivated. He's looking to be one of the few Mexicans to ever capture four titles in 4 divisions. So, you know, you guys are gonna be in for a great fight. You know, let's hope to see. Hopefully, we can see the StubHub sold out, and the fans are gonna enjoy a fight that's gonna be full of action. Thank you, guys.
When it comes down to coaches, this next gentleman I'm about to introduce, he's a guy that I personally have a tremendous amount of respect for. Not only that he's done a phenomenal job in Gervonta's career, he works with a number of disadvantaged youth, a lot of young fighters who come from the streets. And he's done a remarkable job with just instilling in them confidence and just teaching them about life, because oftentimes we look at boxing and we look at fighters as it's just a sport. And I come from a background where we want to see the young guys in our generation be successful in life, just not in boxing. And I think that this next gentleman, he's done a phenomenal job in Gervonta's career. He's been like a father figure for him for many, many years. He's taken him in his home. He's raised him. And he doesn't get enough credit with the impact that he's had in this young man's career. He's molded him into be a fine young man. And so without further ado, I'd like to call up a very good friend, in my eyes, one of the best coaches in the game. He's very, very underrated. None other than Calvin Ford.
Thank you. How y'all doing out there? Robert, nice seeing you again. Me and Robert from the same cloth, you know, raising these guys, you know, to be the best that they can be. But what makes a great coach? And what makes a great coach is the guys that he worked with. This is my guy right here from day one. And he's given me a chance to go against a great mind right here. Been watching him since we was little on HBO, Showtime, and everything. You know, it's an honor to be standing here with y'all and to compete against y'all on February the 9th. I'm looking forward to it, because that's when my man right here will have his step up to show the world who he truly is. I can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you. As I mentioned, use strength, speed against experience, confidence, and a track record which really speaks for itself. Right now, he is a three-division world champion. I have no doubt that he's going to become, on February the 9th, a 4-division world champion. Abner Mares is taking this fight not because he needs to build his legacy. He already has the legacy. He has the world titles. He has the multi-divisions. He made a lot of money. He won the Showtime bantamweight tournament back in the days, where not too many people gave him a chance either. Beat everybody, and that's what Abner Mares is. He is as well, outside of the ring, one of the most remarkable, if not the most remarkable person, not only fighter, but person I have ever met. He's a tremendous human being, a tremendous father and husband and friend. And every time when I have the opportunity for those past 10, 14, 15 years introducing him, it is a special moment for me because he's a special young man. It's a pleasure for me now to introduce to you the multi-time 3-division world champion, the legendary Abner Mares.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank both promotions for making this possible. Al Heyman more than anything. And speaking of Al Heyman, so, you know, all this is back and forth on social media with Gervonta and myself, you know. It did start it on social media. And one day I thought to myself, I said, you know what? This is a good fight. This is a challenge for me. I could beat this guy. I made the phone call. And he said it. I made the phone call. I called Mr. L. Hey, L, could I get the fight against Gervonta Davis? And he says, wait a minute. Who? I'm like, Gervonta Davis. At super featherweight, Abner? I'm like, yes. It's like, Abner, hold on. We got Gary Russell. We got the winner of Warrington against Frampton. We got a possible Leo fight. All big fights. A lot of people are saying, oh, Abner's stepping up, moving up because it's a big payday. Nah, I'll probably get paid the same, if not more, at where I'm at. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not taking this fight because of income or because I need it. I'm taking this fight because of the challenge it brings to me. And I'm all about that. People might say he's coming off a loss. I'm coming off a great fight against Leo Santa Cruz, close fight. You know, when you fight like that, the people win. When I bump into people, people don't tell me, hey, Abner, you lost. Yo, Abner, thank you for the hell of a fight you gave me. I'm a winner. That's what I do. I come and fight. I come and prove people wrong. I come and perform. Not too many people do that nowadays, especially here in boxing. People pick and choose. Like, that style's perfect for me. I'm going to go in and take that fight because I'm going to look good, not me. And I'm going to go out like that. People are going to recognize me. When people talk about Abner Mares, Abner Mares took on everyone. When they say, this is the biggest fight of your career, no, it's not. It's just another fight. It's a different style. I've seen them all. I'm a veteran of the sport. You know, it's team no fear. I'm in a great team. Coach talked about Broner and Maidana. We made it happen. Look, they beat him. Mikey Garcia against Broner. Mikey Garcia against Eastern. Even Mayweather against Maidana, the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a good place. I'm in a good team. I know what I'm capable of doing. I'm a good fighter. Don't sleep on me. Believe me. And if he is, he's in for a surprise February 9th. Buy your tickets. Sell this out. It's going to be a hell of a fight. And we fight for you guys. Thank you guys. Soon to be 4-time world champion.
Everyone knows, the media, the casuals, friends, family, everyone, if they know me, they know how I feel about this young man. I've taken a great liking to him. We come from similar backgrounds. His is a little rougher than mine, but same neck of the woods. And I have a great admiration for the things he's overcome in his life. You know, again, I'm a big proponent on preparing these young men for life after boxing. So I'm always in his ear, trying to encourage him, trying to support him, because oftentimes when you're young, you kind of get veered off to this this side or that side with this person in your ear and that person in your ear, and he has a wonderful opportunity to do something really that's never been done before. I have a great confidence in him that in due time, he's going to be the biggest star in this entire sport. And it's not even going to be close. When I say, I repeat, it's not even going to be close. And I think I know a thing or two about building a star. And the upside that this young man has is just, again, it's unreal. He's a special fighter. And you don't see these kind of fighters come along once every 10, 20, 30 years. It's only been a handful of them. And he has all the ingredients that it takes to be that. He still has a lot of work to do, and he knows that, and that's why I'm very encouraged, because he wants to get better. He wants to be the best that's out there. He has a tremendous skill set, and again, he can get a lot better. But where he is right now, he's a beast, and he don't play with it. And come February the 9th, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. I mean, y'all have gotten a glimpse, only a snapshot of what Gervonta Davis brings to the table. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the most electrifying, the most exciting fighter in the entire sport, from the streets of Baltimore, please help me welcome two-time super featherweight champion, the current WBA super featherweight champion, none other than Gervonta Tank Davis.
First of all, I want to thank God, because without him, nothing would be possible. Second, I want to thank Al Heyman. Al Heyman played a big role in us fighters on this side. You know, and second, I want to thank my team, Leonard, Al, my coach, Calvin, Lauren, and myself. You know, I want to thank myself for taking the fight, you know, even though I'm the champ. So, when I first heard that Abner wanted to fight me, you know, coming off a long layoff, you know, I was thinking, like, I'm fighting another person that's coming up in weight, you know, what do that have to offer me, you know, but I believe that you know, Abner, he's a future Hall of Famer, if you ask me. You know, he fought many guys, many top guys on the top level. You know, this is my first time being main event in the U.S., you know, so it's pretty big for me. You know, I'm just blessed to be here. You know, I want to, 2019, I want to make a big statement, not only in the ring, but just, you know, letting the boxing world know that I am the next star. And I'm aiming for pay-per-view by, you know, 2020 if everything go right. You know, I got three fights, you know, lined up for next year. We're not looking past Abner. You know, as soon as I got out the plane, I went straight to the gym. You know, I went to 10 Goose boxing gym. You know, got some work in with some guys there. You know, did about 6 rounds, but had the pads and the bag, you know, rounded out the 12 or 14 rounds after leaving the gym, you know, so we're not taking Abner lightly. Coming from a strong background from me and my coach, you know, we came from a lot, but our future is, you know, bright. You know, everybody that I came up with in the boxing gym are either dead or in jail, so I am the last dying breed, you know, so February the 9th, I hope it be sold out. I'm confident it'll be sold out because we bringing a lot of people. People already you know, bought a lot of tickets already. I think it's about like 6,000 people that's already bought tickets on like the first week of it been announced. So I'm excited, man. I'm blessed to be in this position. Again, 2019, I want to show that I am that next boxing star, and I will be that next boxing star. Thank you.
Abner Mares eloquently said that he wanted you to stop him. How do you respond to a man moving up to 126 and searching
I believe that Al told him, this not a good idea. So a hard head make a soft ass. You'll see it February the 9th.
Abner, you said your legacy is pretty secure, but do you feel like a win over Gervonta Davis would be the biggest one of your career and make you a first ballot Hall of Famer?
I mean, definitely, because this is a fight where a lot of people are doubting me. Like the gentleman that just asked that one dumb question. Yeah, I mean, this is a fight where I'm just gonna prove people wrong and shut the doubters.
As far as changing the style, we've seen that you're a very offensive fighter. You're a warrior out there, man. As far as coming up with this fight, are you planning to change any style when you're fighting, or are you going to keep it the same?
I have to change it. I mean, I leave that to my coach. And one thing that is known for me, yeah, I mean, I'm a warrior. I'm a type of fighter that goes forward and throws a lot of punches. But I'm also a boxer. We boxed Jesus Cuellar. We boxed the bully. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot in my game. I could change it up, and that's one thing that I'll leave up to the coach on as far as the training plan. But it's definitely changing.
Abner, do you see any similarities? You mentioned the Cuellar fight. Do you see any similarities in his style? You mentioned.
At all. No, you can't compare Cuellar against Gervonta Davis. I know they were, or some people, some stupid people that were like, oh, he knocked him out in 2 rounds. Abner won the distance. Yeah, this guy fought him 2 years after I beat him. I mean, it just makes no sense. It's just different styles. Gervonta Davis is a different style than Cuellar, and it's gonna turn out to be good, exciting, because he's an exciting fighter. He's a boxer. He's not just your runner type of boxer. He's your fighter. A boxer that trades punches also, so it makes it for an explosive, exciting fight.
Your training camp just happens to, and Robert actually, but both of you, just happen to have just underdogs coming up in your camp right now. Obviously, Mares is considered an underdog. Garcia is considered an underdog. Lopez. Does that add any extra motivation, any fuel to? I mean, just so happens that it's kind of the environment, but you guys obviously don't have the underdog mentality. Does that add any extra? I don't know, anything?
At all. I think this is a question for coach.
Look, we know we're the underdogs in all 3 of those fights that we just mentioned, but we always train very hard. Myself, my dad, we know that nobody gives us a chance. We've been through this many times before, man. We've done this many times. I don't have to mention which fights, but it hasn't been once, not 2, not 3, many more than that. We just work hard. We work hard, and at the end of the day, the results are there when the fighters fight, and that's the same thing we're gonna do with not only Abner, all 3 fights.
Robert, you're training 2 guys who moved up in weight against big punches. What's the biggest challenge for you as a coach?
It's a huge challenge. If it would have been up to me, I talked to Abner, before this fight. I said, look, Abner, after his last fight, there's fights out there, that we could do, that we could take. He said, and he told me, no, coach, I want the challenge. I want to challenge myself. I want to be recognized as one of the fighters that takes those challenges. So we gotta train to win. Mikey, same thing. We obviously had other options. Mikey could have stayed at 135, 140, and there's a lot of options. But they want those challenges. They want to prove to everybody that it's possible. They already know. They know in themselves. The team, we all know that we could pull them off. We could do it. We want everybody else to know that anything is possible.
Gervonta, this fight's going to take place in February outdoors. I'm curious if there's any time in your career you fought outdoors in cold weather and how you prepare for that.
I fought in New York before I was outdoors, so I'm the guy that adapt to whatever I'm in. You know, you seen that when I fought Pedraza.
How do you feel about fighting out here in LA and everything like that? Is it really that big of a moment for you being the headliner out here in Los Angeles?
Yeah, when I heard that I was, you know, fighting Abner, I asked Al, can it be in LA? You know, basically like when Floyd fought Gotti, you know, he trashed him in his hometown, so that's basically what I'm doing.
Any trouble making 126? Are you looking forward to fighting at 130? Do you feel stronger, better?
I am looking forward to fighting. You know what it is? Sometimes when I was training for to make 126, and I would be sparring at like 136, 140, and I'll feel good, you know. But once I started cutting weight, I start feeling fatigue, and obviously it's easier to move up on weight, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I feel strong at this weight. You know, I walk around a decent weight, and I just feel like I'm gonna be strong and more endurance for sure. I mean, I'm here, right? I'm already fighting.
And let me touch on that 1 second. Again, that's something that I really respect that, because he ain't just asked for anybody. He ain't just asked for the weakest champion out there, and we all know who that is. He wanted to fight the best guy that's out there, the biggest star. And again, he's had a successful career. He's not a guy that's hurting for money. You know, he's made a lot of money, and he's had a lot of good victories, and he's been a multi-world champion. Again, he must see something in Tank to ask for it. So again, on February 9th, we're going to see.
Maybe you can say a few words in Spanish as well.
Is training camp going back to Florida, or is it going to be mostly in Madison?
You see who I'm with, right? You see who I'm with? Okay.
Anybody else? Go ahead.
Son, still ain't got to be talking about.
As far as you being champion and Abner being the underdog, does that add pressure to you as far as you being in the ring and getting that victory over Mares?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
As far as you being the champion, Abner being the so-called underdog, does it add pressure to you as far as getting the victory in the ring?
I don't think it add pressure. You know, I feel as though again Abner he a multi-champion, so I feel like I'm in for a good fight. You know, I actually study Abner. You know, I not just like any fighter. You know, not watching them. You know, I actually watch them at night before I sleep.
Robert and Abner, I don't think you understated the challenge that your team is taking over the next 3 months. You created great game plans with Maidana, Broner, Mayweather, Maidana, Cuellar, Mares. Abner, what confidence does it give you that his ability to create a game plan and implement it on Tank Davis?
I think it's 50-50. I mean, you already got 50% of the fight won. You know, having a good corner, a good team, a good, you know, advisor, good, you know, just a great plan, and the other 50 is up to the fighter to perform. I mean, one thing is having the game plan written or in your mind, and another thing is going out there and performing that game plan. So, I mean, with that said, we have that advantage, and we're not just going in this fight blind. Like they mentioned, I mean, I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't stutter. I talk right. You know, I could, bro. Like I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what I'm taking. I'm taking this fight because I see something. Like you mentioned, I know I can beat this guy. It's a tough fight, no doubt. All fights are tough, and he's in for a tough fight. He knows that. But at the end of the day, look, you guys got to stop worrying about my weight. If I'm too big, too small. At the end of the day, you guys are gonna get a great fight, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? So Just sit back, look pretty, and enjoy the fight. That's it.